What's good, YouTube friends? Coming to you live from Vancouver, Canada. My name's Oscar, and today we'll be ranking the cast of heroes in Marvel Future Revolution. We'll put them into type tiers based on gameplay. Is the character fun to play? How is the character in PvE, PvP? The costumes that are available, and just the whole package. I haven't played with all of these characters, to be honest. Star-Lord I haven't even started with, but the rest I have spent a good enough time to get kind of a good grasp of what the character is. Additionally, a huge part of my experience with these characters is in PvP. I mean Spider-Man, so I've encountered all of these characters in Omega War, Dimensional Duels, so we'll chat about that during this video. If you're enjoying this content, show some love with the YouTube algorithm. You know what to do. Drop a like, drop a sub. Let's get into it. Starting with Iron Man. It's very fun gameplay. You really feel like Iron Man with his skills. And so with that, drop him to a B. And we'll discuss why, right? So as I said, fun gameplay. He has arc reactor beams. The animations look top-notch. He has carpet missiles. That hand rocket from the Iron Man movie, that's pretty cool. He has a party protocol skill, which summons a bunch of other iron armors to fight with you. That's pretty cool as well. Beam swords, something from Endgame, Infinity War movie. The dad breaks from Flight. It's an animation from Age of Ultron. It's super cool. It's very immersive. You feel like you're playing that Iron Man. With that said, the voice acting sounds a little annoying, to be honest. Touch nasally, bordering on annoying. But I think it's Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on Switch has a similar characterization for him. Also in Marvel vs. Capcom, was it Infinity? He's just like a touch annoying, which might be what they're going for. Then in that case, good job on the voice acting. But it just makes him a little annoying to play with. That's why I haven't spent that much time. He's very strong in Dimensional Duel, like the party protocol skill. He gets very hard to manage when he has those summons out. I do have to back out. PvE, he's very good. Tons of AoE, as we mentioned. Whenever I have an Iron Man in my party in Blitz or in Raid, I'm pretty. If he's good, any good, we'll be in a good spot, right? So overall, a B. Just because even though a lot of features with him is really great, it's just a little annoying to play him. That's all. Right, but must recommend try him out for sure. Up next is Black Widow. Boom. So S. The reason I put that is she has one-shot potential with very high burst with her invisibility plus the snipe. When she goes invis, the next skill she gets is a full 100% crit. So whenever I'm playing Omega War and I'm not in full health, even when I'm full health, to be honest, but if you're damaged and just kind of moving around and you see a Widow suddenly show up and she's got the sniper and she's lighting it up, if you don't have a dodge, you're dead. She's the only character that has that type of burst potential, and that's why she gets S ranking. With Dark Zone, the Dark Zone sectors being a large part of the endgame as well. I think Widow will continue to be very, very strong in that regard. PvE, I think she's decent. She has more guns, grenades, grappling hook, that type of gameplay. It's very, I guess, boots on ground if if there is such a thing in this Marvel game. Would recommend definitely, but that burst potential is just catapults her to the top. Aside from that, she's got great costumes. The Sakara one, Fear itself. The guns are customizable, so you get a different bunch of guns depending on the costume you wear. Neutral with voice acting. Even that said, I think just again, the one shot burst potential is too much to ignore. Up next for Spider-Man, it's just an A. Many things I like about this iteration of Spider-Man. Netmarble did such a great job. His gameplay is very fun. He's dodging around, swinging, throwing webs. You can get spider bots around. High guard break skills. His skill where he kind of drops cement and concrete on opponents is very satisfying. Must try if you're a Spider fan at all. Aside from that, he's got excellent voice acting with Yuri Lowenthal. It's the same voice actor with the PS4 Spider-Man game. So if you're a fan of that, you'll recognize his voice immediately. It really sounds like Spider-Man. Tons and tons of great costumes. The regionals, aside from the endgame sets, Ends of Earth, Superior Spider-Man, you got great looking regional sets as well. In PvP, I'm not scared of, like, if I see a Spider-Man, he's okay, right? But if he's playing with another character really well, so say a Doctor Strange with a Spider-Man, it can get dicey for you really quick. He'll break your guard, then you'll web, then you're being cast on, and I'm just looking forward to maining him some more, spending more time with my main. He's not an S just because there's no burst potential unlike Black Widow. To be honest, damage is a little lacking in PvE. I think it's just not me. It's not just me. Highly recommend. They did such a great job. Congrats, Netmarble. Up next for Storm, we'll place him ahead of Spider-Man. I have her to about level 30. Great AoE, really strong. Great voice acting. The costumes are awesome. She's got the mohawk hairstyle, the 90s X-Men clothes, the white one from the cartoon, as well as a yellow and blue, as well as sick costumes for Queen of Wakanda and her modern one. A great looking model overall, as well as excellent voice acting, as I mentioned. If there's any classic mage class, if there ever was one, she would be it. In PvP, she does okay. I don't think I've experienced much CC from her. As long as you avoid the big attacks, you're kind of okay. But then if you get hit, then you're in trouble. So yeah, in PV, especially if we have her as a teammate, I'm pretty comfy. I know the mobs won't be an issue, like for sure, right? Because her skills are just so good against PvE. Star-Lord will drop to a C. Again, I haven't played with the Star-Lord, to be honest, but I have read the things I've read are not so encouraging, but at the same time I have read good stuff as well. So it's sounding like he doesn't have enough damage, or since he has a debuff concentrated playstyle, that doesn't, the potential is there, but he'll need a buff to be really top tier. Again, that being said, all of these characters really work well. They'll work just, they'll get through PvE content just fine. So I am planning to give him a try, but not just yet. The costume he has are pretty cool. The free one especially looks really good. Without the Star-Lord mask, he kind of looks like a Chad. But in PvP, like if I see a Star-Lord, I try to avoid the skills. There's one huge burst skill that's hit me a couple of times in Omega War, but otherwise I'm not too scared when I run into Star-Lords. Up next, Captain Marvel. We'll go in a B. So for Captain Marvel, he's got really punchy skills, melts bosses. I've heard she doesn't have great OE, but from what I can tell, when I'm partied up with her, there's a Captain Marvel in my party, I know the boss, it's gonna go down quick. It has very cool effects, so like that photon skills that she has, it's very similar to MCU. And I guess if you like Captain Marvel, it's very immersive. It's very strong on PvP as well. Like as a Spidey main, I don't want to be messing around with Captain Marvels, unless again I'm hooked with a teammate. But very strong, neat costume as well. Her hairstyles are customizable. She's got like an Air Force outfit, that swimsuit Captain Marvel outfit where the thighs are out. Her movie costumes overall looks awesome. I'm also looking forward to spending some more time with her. Up next, Captain America. I'd actually rank as an A. So Captain America is very tanky in PvP. That's the main thing when I think of Cap. The ones that I've fought like really show me that I don't like my damage is lacking. So they'll put some buffs on. They even have some heals. And it's just very hard to chop a well-built Captain America down. On top of that, his kills are also very fun. Lots of animations from the MCU, his basic attacks, his shield charge. He also has, by the way, that unique mechanic to him where he can build up some energy on his shield, and when he's ready, he'll burst that out. And when I'm in PvE, if I have a Cap in my party, it's usually very cool. So he casts a defense buff, and so you're stronger now, and it feels like you're in a party with Captain America. Very cool, decent voice acting as well. My only gripe with Captain America is that his costumes, only the endgame set doesn't have a helmet. So if I'm wanting to rock a Captain America without a helmet, I'd have to get that set, which is weird. I would think the no helmet hairstyle would be applied to many other costumes, but that's a minor gripe. He's really fun to play. Perhaps after Doctor Strange, I may take Cap to 100. Also, in his costumes, despite his hairpieces missing, there's tons of Captain America shields to play around with, mix and match with your outfit. It's really cool. And ending, Doctor Strange. Yes. Doctor Strange has it all. AoE damage, CC with those red string, like that spell that he used in Thanos in Infinity War. That skill is available in game, and it looks just like that, which is very cool. Aside from that, a bunch of his spells, the what do you call those? Mandalas. There's just so many skills that they took from the MCU, and it feels like you're really playing Doctor Strange. It's really immersive. Also a mage class. In PvP, you have to pay attention to what he's doing, both in Omega War and Dimensional Duel. He has clones that can mess you up if you're not careful around them. His ult, such a large AoE for both PvE and PvP. If you step on it, it's tons of damage. If I'm partied with a Doctor Strange, pretty comfy as well. I know it's gonna be a fairly easy round if he's built anywhere decent. So there we go. I think I'm fairly happy with this ranking. This just reflects, of course, the time I've spent with these characters so far. I am really looking forward to after Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Captain America, and then after that, actually, to be honest, maybe Star-Lord or Black Widow. The only thing I don't like about Black Widow is like because of she's so strong, I'm almost forced to play as her, which is not sitting so well with me. So maybe it'll be Star-Lord next after Cap. If you're still here, you made it to the end, thank you, I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. Again, if you enjoyed the video, drop some love with the likes and the subs. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Cheers.